Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Alexandra Charlotte. So let's compare her to Awakened Warrior of Light and Paladin Cecile. Maybe you are wondering why not comparing her to, let's say, Bosch, Mercenary Ramza, because I just want to let you know which role Alexandra Charlotte should become. Okay, so if you take a look on the Gumi recommendation, then Gumi make her into physical tank because like you can see that she has plus 65 defense boost. Okay, so this is potion stats usually physical tank get. Okay, but yes, if you compare her defense boost compared to Paladin Cecile, it's also higher. So yes, I think Gumi wants to make her into physical tank. And for spirit stats, she is not that bad too, okay, because she only has 10% less spirit compared to Paladin Cecile. So I must say, pretty amazing, guys, okay, because yes, that means she can become 2 tanks without compromising her stats. Nice, okay? And for health boost, it is also very nice, 120% on par with Awakened Warrior of Light, okay, higher than Paladin Cecile. So yes, conclusion is Aegis Charlotte is better to become physical tank, but she also can become magic tank. Okay, and good thing about her if she become magic tank is she has 100% light and ice resist. That's amazing. Okay, because for a magic tank you usually need high elemental resist. She also has fatal damage protection, so I got no complaint about her passive, really good, but I think the undead, demon, and machine killer are kinda useless. Okay, I know that her damage scaled based on her defense, but still it won't deal that much damage, okay? It will be nice though. And yes, she also has nice counter, will recover 4080 MP, which is quite good to all allies, and because she is a tank, and will probably take multiple hits, I can say that this will be triggered almost on every turn. So very nice extra 4080 MP healing. Okay, it only can happen once per turn. That's the minus about it. Okay, so now let's take a look about abilities. So it is really hard to compare the side abilities, okay, which one is better, because for side abilities, I must say it all depends on your party. But let's talk about it, okay? But I won't compare it to Awakened Warrior of Light and Holy Paladin Cecile. First of all, she can chain with Absolute Mirror of Equity. And that's very nice because she also able to dual cast that, so she can chain with Riku. Very nice. She also able to give your party 130% defense and spirit buff, but compared to top tier buffer right now, that's kinda low. But still very nice because this defense and spirit buffs also come with 25% magic and physical mitigation. So if your buffer cannot give you magic or physical mitigation, this Charlotte can do that. Very nice. And usually buffer is the role that most players sacrifice because yes, sometimes we cannot fit one more character, so we probably ditch a buffer. Okay, and that's when this Charlotte gonna be useful because she can also buff your party, maybe not up here but still very useful. She also able to break, but I think this break is won't be that much useful. It's only 60%. We are on the 75% meta right now, so 60% are kind of bad. Okay, but yes, I don't think you can ditch your breaker, so yeah, simply bring your breaker. And she is also a good partner for Riku, so why you don't bring Riku to the battle? And she also able to spam 2000 health barrier. This is very nice. Yes, I know Awakened Warrior of Light has 3500, but that's using limit burst. This one, it is spammable on every turn. And remember, she learns dual cast. You can combine this 2000 health barrier with her other abilities. Wow, very nice. Okay, and if you need additional ice and light resist for your allies, you can also cast that. And maybe the best part is she has that offensive buff, 50% magic and physical killer against machine to all allies. Too bad that the hardest machine enemies is Scorn of Aigayan, and that's already kinda old, okay? So maybe not that useful. And the best part of her, in my opinion, is she able to entrust her limit burst. She only need 22 LB to fill up her LB gauge. So that means it is very easy to fill, and yes, she can easily transfer her LB gauge to other characters without worrying about wasting a turn because this is dual castable. Amazing. Now let's talk about tanking capabilities. Okay, we can compare this. So let's talk about Provoke. For Provoke, I must say that Warrior of the Light is the best, okay, because he has that 30% physical mitigation. Charlotte also has 40% damage mitigation. Okay, it is nice, but usually we have lots of 50% damage mitigation right now, and that's a meta. Okay, you always need 50% damage mitigation right now. So this 40% is useless, but for Warrior of Light, this 30% can be stacked with 50% general damage mitigation. So very nice. The worst is of course Paladin Cecil. Now let's compare her physical tanking capabilities. For normal AoE physical protection, I must say that Warrior of the Light is the winner. Because like you can see that Warrior of Light damage mitigation is better, 60 to 80%. But for side effect, I must say that wow, this Charlotte is better because it recovers 5,000 health. Okay, very nice. And remember, you can simply double cast this if you need more healing. Let's say your healer needs to do something else and cannot heal. You can heal 10,000 health per turn. That's about equal to 1 Q Raja with low spirit, of course. Okay, so this is very nice. That's why I prefer Alexander Charlotte tanking capabilities compared to Warrior of Light. What about cooldown abilities, cooldown protection? And for this one, I must say I prefer Awakened Warrior of Light because this Awakened Warrior of Light gives you 50% damage mitigation to all allies. How's that not amazing? Having 50% mitigation damage on the first turn. That's insane, guys, okay? And yes, I think that's superior, but of course, Charlotte only gets 40% damage mitigation, but that's still useful because if you take a look that, in my opinion, the strongest AoE physical ability Alexander Charlotte has is her limit burst. Okay, because wow, take a look on this, really good. 80% chance to protect, 80% damage mitigation. That means she is really durable. Okay, and also 50% damage mitigation to all allies. Okay, so I must say that in terms of AoE physical protection, Alexander Charlotte is better than Awakened Warrior of Light. Again, I won't talk about side abilities, okay? So don't tell me, but Awakened Warrior of Light can chain with Stardust Ray. I know, but side abilities cannot be fight, okay? I mean, it all depends on your party. Okay, so let's say if you use Adventurer Lock, then of course Awakened Warrior of Light is better than Charlotte because you can use Awakened Warrior of Light and Adventurer Lock chain their Stardust Ray move together. Okay, but for AoE physical protection, I can say that Alexander Charlotte is better. Okay, that's it for AoE physical protection. Now let's talk about magic protection. So for AoE magic, I must say Paladin Cecil is the winner in terms of normal ability protection. Okay, because like you can see that Paladin Cecil has higher chance, 80%, and the damage mitigation is same. But again, whoa, Charlotte gives you 5,000 healing. So if you need healing, then Charlotte is the winner. And that's it, because Paladin Cecil cooldown AoE magic protection is not that different compared to his normal. For Charlotte, it will break magic, increase her spirit, and yeah, can keep up and has better damage mitigation compared to Paladin Cecil. So again, I must say that in terms of AoE magic protection, Alexander Charlotte is better than Holy Paladin Cecil. But it is a big but, okay? Paladin Cecil and Sacred Hill Charlotte, okay, her old version, her magic version, I mean, has something called AoE magic mitigation, and that's really insane, guys. That can hold you and protect your party against Mega Flare. That's really good. So you don't need to cover your party, okay, because this 75% magic mitigation is simply insane. So I think really, guys, in terms of protecting, in terms of using AoE magic protection, yes, maybe Alexander Charlotte is better than Paladin Cecil, but in terms of giving magic mitigation, Paladin Cecil is the winner. Okay, because yes, okay, 75% magic mitigation is insane. So again, please don't say that Paladin Cecil are able to chain with Stardust Ray, etc. I know they are good, but that depends on your party. But one thing that you need to worry about Alexander Charlotte AoE magic capability. If you use her as AoE magic tank, then you cannot use her limit burst, because yes, your AoE magic protection gonna be overwritten by your AoE physical protection, and that can be dangerous, especially when you need AoE magic protection, okay? So be careful about that. That means she also lose one of her asset, 50% damage mitigation. Pay that in mind if you make her into AoE magic tank. Okay, now let's talk about party members. For good partner, the first partner I'm gonna recommend to you is Galuf. Usually we need two tanker, one for AoE and another for provoking. So this time, Galuf can become really nice provoker, I mean, because remember, Galuf also learns that absolute mirror of equity chain. So both Galuf and Alexander Charlotte can chain together. And yes, if you, let's say, use Galuf, if you use Galuf, then you can use your Charlotte become AoE magic tank without worrying, because you have another 50% damage mitigation from Galuf. Okay, so you don't need to use magic Alexander Charlotte limit burst. And the beauty of it is she can simply transfer her limit burst to other characters like Galuf if you need that 50% damage mitigation. That's really versatile, okay, really nice. Wow, amazing. The next good partner is Riku. I have mentioned her on the beginning. Both of them are absolute mirror of equity chainer, and she is the best breaker at this moment. Okay, so if you bring Riku with her 80% breaks, you may able to ditch your buffer and replace the buff by using Sacred Shield Charlotte. Oh, sorry guys, Alexander Charlotte 130% defense and spirit buff. Okay. And yes, Riku also able to give you AoE evasion, which is very nice. The next good partner is, of course, this is the limited character Lucas. Like you know that Lucas LB is absolutely insanely superbly good. Okay, 50% damage mitigation and 2 physical evasion with MP recovery. That's really useful. But the main drawback is Lucas need lots of limit burst crystals, 54. But with Sacred Field Charlotte, oh my god, sorry guys, with Alexander Charlotte, you can easily overcome that, okay? You can simply make Lucas into provoker. He is also a nice provoker. And yes, you can transfer her limit burst to Lucas. Really amazing. Okay, and if you have Riku, you can simply make their element match. So both Riku and Alexander Charlotte can do elemental chain, which benefit your finisher. Very nice combination. Okay, I won't talk about trial because yes, she can become anything. So yes, she will be good on most recent trial. Okay, now let's talk about equipment. So I'm leaning toward to make her into AoE physical tank, but that's just me, okay? Like you can see that her AoE magic capabilities are also good. Just make sure you have other characters who are able to cast 50% damage mitigation. So this equipment setup is to make her have highest defense possible. Okay, so enough about equipment. My conclusion for Alexander Charlotte, like you have seen that, wow, Hallowed Aegis Charlotte is really versatile tank. She can become physical, she can become AoE magical tank. So pick which role you want. I only have one advice and I have told you before, but let me repeat again. If you make her into AoE magic tank, make sure you have other sources of 50% damage mitigation. That's it. With that, she can become anything, okay? Perfectly good. Because her stats allow her to do that. Her abilities also able to allow her to do that, okay? Really good. Like you have seen before that her AoE magic cover is not inferior compared to Paladin Cecil. Same for physical tank, not inferior compared to Awakened Warrior of Light. Really versatile character, okay? But let's say if you already have Awakened Warrior of Light, you already have Paladin Cecil, basically you have superior tanker, then maybe you don't need this Alexander Charlotte, okay? But even if you get her, I won't be salty, okay? Because yeah, let's simply switch our tank based on the battle, okay? Which make it easy. Really nice character. I hope you or get lucky if you don't have a tank right now. Really insane characters, okay? And don't forget, Hallowed Aegis Charlotte is also good to become Provoker because she has decent defense and spirit boost. Yeah, basically she is queen of the defense tank, I mean. Really amazing character. And for Trust Mastery Word, it is also very good, okay? 30% defense and spirit and 20% when equipped heavy shield. So this is one of the best in slot ability for a tanker. So superb character, superb Trust Mastery Word. You really cannot go wrong with this Alexander Charlotte. Too bad that her STMR, I must say, it is not that good. Why? Because it gives you 106 defense and spirit. Yes, it is high, but if you have Imperial armor, it has 4 less defense and spirit. Yes, I know that's cheap, but the side effect. This side effect gives you permanent 30% damage mitigation, which I find useless because remember, you always have access to AoE 40% damage mitigation and 50% damage mitigation. So this effect gonna be overridden easily. Okay, so this is not STMR which I recommend you to get. So yeah, I think that's all you need to know about Alexander Charlotte. Hope you all get lucky. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private XVS guide. Bye bye guys.